Well, Chris may be running late right now, but we got Dominic. Let's get it started. And good evening, United States Drone Society. Hey, Dominic, how you doing? Oh, I think he's frozen. All right, well, that works good. I'll just do this by myself. Sorry about the intro. I forgot to fix the intro, so it said Ray Kelly special guest. Sorry about that. But it is Ray Kelly's birthday. So looks like Dominic is frozen. Oh, but Chris is here. Good timing.
What's up?
Hey, Chris. I don't even see him in the bar. There he is. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, how are you?
Good. I forgot to change the intro this week, and it still says special guest Ray Kelly. I forgot to fix it, but it's all good.
Well, he's always a special guest.
Yeah. Well, it's his birthday today, so
yeah. I know.
That's good. So let's say hi to everybody in the chat. My Aunt Donna was first.
Catch up here.
Yeah. My Aunt Donna was first.
Yeah.
And we had Dustin, One Vision Aerial. How you doing?
Going. Captain Joe America. How you doing?
Joe America, how you doing?
Our buddy Bud Bieber.
Yep, Bud's in the back. He'll be joining us for open chat.
Yeah, just heard about the new drone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hush-hush. We got to keep that quiet for now. And we got Jim in the back also. He's going to be joining us for open chat. Yep. How you doing? My wife, Ashley.
Hi,
and I know Benjamin's watching also. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but he's watching.
Dennis Lovelady.
How you doing, Dennis? Dennis actually joined us for open chat tonight. He's in the back.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen him on here before.
No, I think I've seen him in the chat once before.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him. Yeah, he hasn't joined the panel.
All right. Singrith FPV.
How you doing, Singrith? Glad to have you here. I think it's your first time here.
Is our buddy Alex Escardo.
How you doing, Alex?
Carolina Air Shots.
How you doing, Jeffrey? Glad to have you here.
And Trent Young.
Hey, Trent. How you doing? I didn't even see him in the chat. Oh, I must have missed him.
It's John Doobie.
Yeah. How you doing, John? Oh, Benjamin is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our buddy Al Sharon from South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yeah. How you doing, Al?
Waypoint, New England. Hello, Al. How you doing? Windwalker Drones.
That's Chad. We have him in the back. He's going to be joining us for open chat.
Yeah, that's about it, I think.
Yeah, looks like we got everybody in here. So I'll be able to pay more attention to the live chat now. I finally got the dual monitor set up. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking at the other monitor. But I was always doing everything on one screen, so it was easy to miss a lot of the the live chat, and I would go back and watch the replay and catch the chat and spit coffee on my shirt because of Justin. He'd be saying some funny things, and I wouldn't catch it till the next day when I'm watching the replay. But yeah, so it should be easier to see the chat now. All right, and first and foremost, I want to wish Ray Kelly a happy birthday. Very happy birthday. I don't know if he's here yet, but he's such an awesome character in the community, and probably one of the first people I became friends with in the drone community. And yeah, he's an awesome guy. So
I think that was like a lot of people's, so I saw him early on when I was just starting out. But I think I started out like watching drone shows even before I got a drone.
yeah.
And that's how I met him. So
all right. Well, let's start off with Sunday Spectacular. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Let's go.
Can we remove that chat off the screen, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Wow, those shots are great. A lot of familiar shots as well.
Yeah. Ken takes some phenomenal photography, and it looks like he has a lot of fun with the bracketed photos. And just the way he edits the photos, this looks really nice.
Just and how about that gold statue on top of the Capitol in Providence?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I edited in a sparkle at the tip of the spear that he's holding. You didn't even catch that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So that picture where he's holding the spear, I put like a sparkling light at the tip of it. Yeah. Yep.
That's really cool. He's a really good photographer.
Yeah.
Special aerial photographer. Great.
We didn't have a show last week, and the week before we had made Recovery One Drone, or Draymond Crawford, the content creator of the week. So I've invited him on. Oh no, Chuck, it was not a GIF. I just edited in during the making the video. But we have Draymond Crawford here, Recovery One Drone, as our special guest tonight. We're going to feature some of his work. And Dre, how you doing?
Doing good. Appreciate being invited on, and hello to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, it looks like we got quite a few more people that joined us. We have Chuck Kovacshin,
David Lorenzo.
How you doing, David?
And our buddy Akarasho.
How you doing, Warren? Good to have you here.
Yep.
I try not to miss anybody, but it's so hard sometimes when the chat is scrolling so fast.
Yeah, sometimes it gets real busy.
Yeah.
Real busy. And then it's like, whoa,
Yeah. So I don't think previous to you, Dre, when we had announced the content creator of the week, I don't think that we've actually had anyone who has actually utilized their drone skills and their 107 license to the capabilities that you actually have, because you've turned it into a career and a lifestyle, and you have some of the big boy drones that none of us have, like the M30.
Yeah, I have the M30. I don't know if I call it career. I mean, I just so happened to be in a situation for my normal job over the last several years to incorporate drones as one of my tools. Prior to, I think, between 2015 and 2021, I was a construction inspector. So that's how I got my interest into drones, is because me becoming an inspector. Being out there, I specialize in erosion control, which means anything that gets built from grading operations to tilt ups, I got to be out there taking a look at the structure, the erosion situation, things like underground chambers, make sure they hit the depth marks and everything else, sign off on job cards. And having a drone allows me to cover a lot more area, a lot more quickly, and less effects on my feet, my knees, my hips, all the different things that I'll have to do walking these sites, crawl all over these sites, get up on ladders, and all these kind of different things. I incorporate the drone in doing that. And like I said, I saw this coming several years ago in the construction industry, that drones were becoming a normal part of it. So trying to stay with the trends of drone works and everything else, what brought me into it. I never flew a drone prior to me being an inspector.
Yeah. Now I know certain drones are going to have certain capabilities dependent on the job, but if you had to pick one drone that you really enjoy working with the most, which drone is it?
I would have to say my Phantom 4 Pros. I've used those the most. Those are the most versatile drones that I have. The other ones are more specialized, as far as the M30T, the Enterprise Advance, even the Mavic 2 Pro. Those are more specialized type drones for different scenarios. The Phantom 4 Pro, I can insert that in a number of different places and won't miss a beat if that's the only drone I had on hand.
Yeah. Now, does that have a lot to do with that mechanical shutter that the
yes.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. That mechanical shutter makes it as versatile as it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that a lot. One of my first drone encounters after I got the Air 2S was someone flying a Phantom. And it was my first time seeing one in person. I thought it looked so strange because it looks like they're flying a white box through the sky.
I haven't seen one in person yet.
Yeah,
wow.
I went to Horn Pond. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I remember you went there.
Yeah, someone was flying a Phantom. And I was like, oh, I got my drone there. I got to be careful because you don't want to, mid-air collision over the water. It was my first time flying the Air 2S, and I was nervous. But when I was leaving there, I saw him walking with the Phantom, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I got this one because the case for the Air 2S is like this, and the case that he had was huge. Yeah. So with that, I'm actually going to share a video of yours. This one's called Tom Gould Park area in San Bernardino. So I'm going to play the video, and you can tell us anything you want to tell us about it as we go through it.
I have a series of clips I put together of some of our parks here in the city. There's a part of a project to promote parks in our city, to encourage some of the residents. I did this right at the end of COVID. I think at the end of 2021, I did this, and I took a clip about several parks. This one's in the north end of the city, next to one of the fire stations. The plaque on the ground. This park area is dedicated to that firefighter right there. He used to work in the community quite a bit.
Yeah, and what drone were you using here?
This one actually was my older drone. I had the Mavic Pro when I did this. And if you come down, I'm standing in the truck right behind the
yeah, I see you right here.
I'm right there. And the park is broken up from one side of the street to the other.
Some nice movement there.
Yeah, I got to tell people, when I go out and fly, I try to practice on a lot of movements, trying to do like a 3D effect. Now you're talking about a complete 360 turnaround and descending at the same time and controlling the gimbal.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I've been trying too a lot lately.
Yeah.
I was taking the Air 2S, and I'll do it with the Mavic 3 now as I select the target. And I practice moving around it so it's locked on. It keeps it centered, but I can do different things. It gives you unique shots.
Right. And this part right here, the walkway, was just a project we did just recently in the city. It used to be all bark, and it had a few olive trees. We tore it all out, took the bark out, and replaced it with DG. And actually, the part looked like a path is a lighter color DG compared to the other sides of it. So just some different things to show some of our park areas in the city. I have a whole playlist of it, of different parks and green spaces throughout the city.
Yeah. Well, that's a good video, and I always like to remind everybody, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and we're going to leave a comment. Thank you for allowing us to share the video tonight. Always leave that like and that comment. So yeah, is there anything specific to your drones that you might do differently than other people because you use them for work?
Well, like I said, the main thing I do outside of my normal job, when I take on jobs with other contractors, is mapping. And that's why I say that the Phantom 4 Pro, even though we have the new Mavic 3E Enterprise, which has mechanical shutter also, which is going to be the heir apparent to the Phantom 4 Pro series, is that, doing a lot of mapping. And basically, I've done, I would say, very detailed mapping at lower altitudes. Most of the work I do is at higher altitudes, right about 395 feet, doing what we call progressive type mapping. Basically, you're just generating an updated map of the construction site for the developers and investors and everybody else. And that's a little bit different. I tell people it's like watching paint dry, because I would say 100% of the time it's going to be autonomous flight, which means I'm using programs like Drone Deploy or Pix4D. So basically, once you get sent the KML file, which is the already made up file of the area, the only thing else I may add to that is the speed difference, so what I feel will be the better speed. And like I tell a lot of people, usually between 9 miles per hour and maybe a max of 14 miles per hour is kind of like the sweet spot area for doing mapping work. You fly too fast, you'll get blurs, no matter if you have a mechanical shutter or not. And I say you're flying too slow, this means you're going to burn up more batteries. So that's always the key thing.
Yeah. Well, if you were to give, here you saw that comment by
top graduate Northeast University.
Yeah, it's comments like that would catch me off guard when I was watching. I'm catching it now though. So it looks like we lost Chris. Might have lost his internet connection. I'm sure he'll be back. But
okay.
I want to ask you, if you had a piece of advice that you wanted to give a new pilot who was looking to get their 107, what piece of advice could you give them that might be beneficial to help them as a starter?
My advice would be, regardless if you're going to be Part 107 or not, is actually like anything else. Like when you get your first car, you got to learn the drone, learn what the drone can do, learn what the drone can't do. And like I say, really know how to push it to its limits, and also push yourself. I see, especially over the last 2.5, 3 years, with the market being flooded with a lot of mini drones and everything else, I see people jumping from drone to drone to drone to drone.
Yep.
And they never really find out the limits of the drone they already had.
Yeah, unlock the
full
potential.
Right, the full potential. And that's why I tell folks, I say, you'd be surprised how you may not have needed to buy that next drone that came out if you really would have worked the drone you had. Because especially through the mini series, it's not leaps and bounds of difference in capabilities. It's just almost like cell phones. It's just small little increments of maybe I get a slightly better, couple pixel more on my cell phone or something else. But the way they advertise it, is almost like, oh, I got to go get it. I said, hey, let's slow down, work that drone you got, maximize it. And also for the guys who like to tinker with photos, there's some photos, you, Paul, and I know B Mac down in Texas, and Matt North down in Australia. You guys love to tinker with the photographs and stuff that you take a little bit, and you'll be surprised as you keep using that drone, you keep figuring out how to get a better shot out of the drone, and then that little bit of tinkering becomes a lot easier. Because when you switch to a different drone, guess what? Every drone's slightly different, The picture's going to be slightly different. So it's almost like going back to step one again and figuring out how do I get the most out of that picture.
Yeah, that's actually why I bought my drone in what I call the off season in the winter time, because it gives me time to learn about it before I hit spring and can get out there and make videos.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest advice. I tell people, don't be in a hurry to buy the next drone that comes out from Autel, DJI, or whoever else. The first drone you get, maximize it to the most of your ability and the drone's ability.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised.
Yeah, speaking of, drone advice, we actually have a safety tip tonight from my son, Benjamin. I decided to do a little safety video with him. We're going to play that now.
Don't forget to check your battery levels and always wipe front to back.
Thank you, Benjamin. Great advice.
Great advice.
Outstanding job, Benjamin.
Yeah. So, yeah, Rob, we actually got Ben his drone. He's been flying lately and taking some pictures. He's having a lot of fun with it. So, we're going to start getting him involved. He's going to start taking some pictures, and maybe we'll post it to the group. I agree. John Flynn said it. Ben's the man. So, Dre, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on here and letting us feature your work, and we're going to bring in some people from the panel for open chat now. And don't forget, Dre's channel is going to be posted in the chat every 10 minutes. So make sure you go check him out, get subscribed, check out his videos. Don't just subscribe and don't check out his videos because you're going to lose a subscription. And, let's support each other.
You have to do that. You have to at least watch a few videos.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. And hi, Dizzy Dean just popped in. How you doing?
All right.
We'll bring in.
Hey.
How you doing, Jim?
Hey, Jim.
Not doing too bad.
Good. And we got Bud Bieber. How you doing, Bud?
Hey,
I'm
Bud.
doing good.
And we got Chad Shulze, who managed to fix his audio issues from last week. Sounds good tonight.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, guys.
And the earthquake stopped.
Yeah. We got our buddy Dominic. How you doing, Dominic?
Yeah, I'm back.
Dominic from Down Under.
Yeah.
And we got Dennis Lovelady.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to the
everyone.
show for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. So please be gentle. It's my first time here.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Yeah, Dennis talking about please be gentle. Dennis is an old vet.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, we actually ran a little contest in the group for one of the best sunrise or sunset photos, and Steve Hyde won, and we sent him a sticker, and he got a sticker, and he decided to share his photo with us. I thought he did a really great job with this picture.
Nice.
Well, men at work. Thank you.
Like
And tonight we're going to be giving away a custom USD coffee mug, and Dustin won Vision Area one last time, and he got his mug, and here's a picture of him with it. Thank you for sending that to us, Dustin. Appreciate it.
Congrats, Dustin.
Oh, Justin says one too many Aussies on the panel.
At least I'm a real Aussie.
Yeah. So we have some bad weather going through the country right now. Who's been flying this week?
As much
Not
as
me.
So it looks like we got about half the panel's been out flying this week.
Absolutely.
We have a nor'easter headed our way in 2 days. Not looking forward to that.
Great fun.
I have a question for Dre. How close are you to all that snow that's been hitting California?
Bud, I live exactly 45 minutes down the mountain from Big Bear.
And
Like I say, I see it. I mean, I walk out my front door, I see the mountains right there. So like I say, on a normal day with no issues, it takes me 45 minutes to get up to the top of the mountain, to Big Bear, California. So I live in a unique area where you can go skiing at one part of the day, and an hour later you could be at the beach surfing.
Oh,
that's the reason I don't like you.
Awesome.
But you play golf, so
Got a
you're
room
okay.
I can rent?
Yeah,
Jay?
yeah.
Yeah, Dizzy Dean said she flew today. The snow's coming. I am not looking forward to it at all. Oh, hi, Max Brenberg. How you doing?
Yeah.
Glad to have you
You've
here.
done a lot this week, huh? Paul, you've been like texting me every night. Hey, you want to go for a sunset? And then I've always
Well,
had something
yeah,
to
like we were
do.
talking about with Dre, I'm trying to learn as much as I can with this drone, so I'm ready for
Oh, yeah.
spring because I don't want spring to get here and then I'd be like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I want to be ready. And this is the perfect time because I'm not making videos, but I can certainly go out and get some, footage and, because I actually ran into some issues, and it's a good thing that I went out and flew because I was having an issue trying to transfer my files from the SD card after I put them on the computer, getting them into my editor. I had to change a couple of settings on the drone, and that's, it just makes sense. If you're going to have a drone, you should take some time to really learn it because you might be missing out on things that make, what you want to, your task.
Well, that's what
easier.
Drake said. He said, learn everything you can about the drone you have. You might find things that you didn't realize you had.
Yeah, exactly.
My Air 2S has got tons of stuff, and I don't even use it.
Oh, the Air 2S is a great drone.
I mean, you know what I've been doing? I've been using auto settings. And sometimes I don't even use the ND filters. The Air 2S, you could go just raw, and it's perfect.
Yeah,
so,
and a lot of times the heavy editing or shooting in D-Log and color grading, if you're uploading that material to YouTube, you're not going to notice really the difference between some auto settings and D-Log.
No.
For me, it's the lesson of learning how to do it, so that way I know. Like, there's no sense in buying a drone that has that capability if you're not going to use it, because then I should have just stayed with, the Mini 2 or the Air 2S, So,
yeah, Paul, I'm gonna address Dizzy Dean's comment. Dean, I have a rule, more like a protocol setting. I go visit the snow. The snow's not supposed to come visit me where I live at, and they broke protocol about 3 weeks ago when it snowed down here at my level, which I'm at about a little over 1,000 feet in my house. So I'm a little ticked off with the snow because it broke protocol this winter.
Hey, come live in Illinois.
yeah. And I'm actually not worried that people in the group know what they're doing with their drones, because they've really came up with some fantastic material, and I think that's going to lead us right in to the best of the rest.
Oh, yeah. We got some good shots coming for this one.
Let's do it.
That was the longest best of the rest this time.
It was incredible. Well, there was no show last week, so there were a lot of entries to put in there. I almost didn't think I was going to make it.
You actually made best of the rest. It's
Yes.
the first time you made best of the rest.
Yeah.
No. Benjamin made best of the rest.
What's that?
But more important, Benjamin did. He that's
Mhm.
one of his first shots with his Mini 2. He took a phenomenal shot. He did that all on his own. He flew out there and took the picture. He's been taking videos, and yeah, it was well done. So I was happy to add him into that list.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing some video from him. He's gonna grow up to be a great drone pilot.
Yeah.
He's probably going to kick his ass. Well, I don't know where I'm at, but kick his ass. Hey, Dre, I got a question for you.
One of the best.
Are you a photographer by nature, or how did this all come about?
Oh, for me?
Yeah,
Oh, I was telling earlier, I originally was a construction inspector.
right.
That's how I got into drones. I tinker with photography over the years, but never drones.
Okay.
First, like I say, first time I got drone when I was first doing inspection work. And that's why I say my mindset was always going towards being a Part 107 pilot, because that's what it was all about, something to use a different tool for the job. So I never got a chance to just go flying for fun and tinker around before that. It was all about just doing the inspection work.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it worked out good for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I said I created a little extra something for myself, so they'll keep me around for at least another 3.5, 4 years till I retire.
Oh, you're still a young man then.
Well, by some standards.
Yeah, Chad, that picture that you had in there, that was that covered bridge, right? So on the side of that covered bridge.
That one with the spillway?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with the Air 2. And I think the only thing I had on that was an ND16.
Okay.
The rest of it's just using the manual shutter on, or the shutter speed and adjusting the ISO. That's pretty much it. And I get it in edit. I don't really even mess with the colors when I edit. Maybe make it a little more vivid. And other than that, it's some clarity and contrast. And I leave the photos alone.
Yeah, that's kind of like my next step with learning how to use a drone is going to be working with long exposure. It's new to me, and maybe not so much in the photos during the daytime like you have there, but watching Eddie Nunez's time lapses, he uses long exposure time lapses, and I really like the way it makes the streaks from the cars look,
Yeah.
the lighting, and that's what I want to get into. So I'm going to be learning that. So I might actually be reaching out to you for some advice.
I've been messing with that a little bit myself. There, of course, I'm in the country. There's not much here, but I can flop up by the PA Turnpike and get plenty of traffic going through.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I didn't see one corn or bean field in your best of the rest.
I saw you put your hands up.
Not this time.
Yeah, not this time. They'll be there at some point.
I hope.
We have some members who actually post that, a lot of those corn and harvesters and things like that. So
Yeah, Nick Smith and Brennan
yep.
take some of those photos. And who was it that took the cornfield with Michael Myers in the cornfield? Who was that took that photo?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah, that was a good photo. It was right around Halloween time, and it was a cornfield, and in the cornfield was Michael Myers. I thought it was a really cool picture. I
remember that. I can't remember who did it, though.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I'll be going.
Well, it'll come to me later after the show's over.
Of course.
To have a bunch of kids running around in like 1800s clothes.
Yeah.
Machetes and sickles and
I just have to get about 10 miles down the road. The Amish are right there, so I got that covered.
Oh, you live close to the Amish people?
Oh, they're all through here, the PA Dutch.
Yeah,
From about our area to eastern Pennsylvania.
They probably don't even know what a drone is.
They do when I fly over them.
They still riding horse and buggy?
Yes.
Yeah.
No kidding. Cool.
And steel wheels on some of the tractors for the hardcore Mennonites.
No kidding. Wow.
I actually enjoy watching the hyperlapse, the time lapse videos of them building a building, a shed, barn, whatever it may be. It's cool because they do everything by hand, and it's just amazing to watch them put it together.
Master builders.
Yep.
Yes,
You
they
know,
are.
Dre goes to work, and they got all this heavy machinery to lift all the
Yeah.
stuff.
Tell you what, they're quick too.
Mhm.
I can see Dre now. He'd go out there and say, "What are you guys doing? I got a machine back here. I can help with that."
I'm trying to tell you, I'm like, hey, get out the way.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
funny.
Yeah, they could build a simple house that'll last hundreds of years.
Yeah. So we have less than a month till the South Florida drone meetup. Who here is going to be going to the meetup?
So I was supposed to go, but I'm in job transition right now. So
Me too.
yeah, I'm gonna be.
Tim, you want to give everybody an update? What's going on? Well, no.
No, I don't know what's going on. After 34 years, I'm looking for a new job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just post retirement or just what?
No, there's no retirement. Just, I don't know, 34 years. I finally found the straw that broke the camel's back, and now I need a new job.
I hear you.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that picture you got there, Jim, in the back of you. I think I got the same place.
I got
Different angles, man.
I got a slightly different perspective.
Mhm.
Yeah, that picture you have there
That's the
behind you,
same.
Jim, that was the Avata, right?
Yeah. Yeah, motion controller only.
Yeah. What was that, bud?
I said that's the same bridge, Chris and Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding. Wow.
Done different times.
I like
Yeah.
Jim better. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, well, he did it. You got it perfect.
Yeah, actually, earlier in the chat, someone asked you about that bridge behind you, Chris. They asked if that was in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
You just put that in the center so everybody be drawn to him.
Get this. Way up at the top here. Way up at the top. Some daredevil idiots put a swing. There's an actual swing, like a playground swing up there.
No kidding.
And you can see that. But what you can't see is the fishing line that is right below this. That's drone killer. It's
yeah.
there.
There's also
all flyers beware. There's fishing string in there. You can't see it.
yeah. There's also what does it say up there on the side? I forget.
It says a lot of things.
Oh, decolonize.
What's that?
It says decolonize.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right up at the top. And then there's
Colonize?
yeah, and then right below you, there is what is it again? It's another.
I'm not sure. There's a lot of graffiti in there.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, there's a lot of graffiti on there, and it's like these people actually climbed up there to do it.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, Chris, about your shot at the amusement park. It just seemed like the colors were really saturated at the paint. I want to say art on the walls, everything else. Almost like it popped right off the screen. Was that you shot the amusement park shot there? Is that yours?
Oh, you mean south of the border?
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, the south of the border. I used an ND4 filter that day, and it was like late in the day. I used an ND4, and then I went back a few days ago and decided to go and do a little bit of color grading, a little bit of I just did it quickly.
Right.
Put a little bit more saturation in there because I
Right.
don't like it when colors look really dull. I like to just make them pop,
Yeah, well, that's those colors really popped out of that picture. It really, I was like, wow, this is like almost like a fluorescent look to the colors.
Well, yeah, because the sun was going down, they put on the neon lights, and they have that little south of the border sign right there, and then all the lights were going on. I wasn't going to be there for too long, but so I just wanted to make it really pop. Thank you.
That caught my attention when that came up.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Yeah, I destroyed my mini SE there too.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, there was at south of the border, they have a lot of signs and things of Pedro. They call him Pedro. He's
You hit his balls, didn't you?
like a character. And there's a place there where there's a really big. It's almost like a really big sign, but you can drive under him. So I wanted to fly right under his legs with my DJI Mini SE. So I lined it up and I put it in sport mode, and I really miscalculated, and I hit him right in the crotch. Destroyed my drone completely. Pedro didn't even flinch.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping that the video survived of me actually hitting it, because that would have been cool. But for some reason, if you get into a really bad crash with some of these drones, what happens is it will actually delete a few seconds before you actually lose signal or crash, and that's what happened there. I've only been able to get like one crash.
The file wasn't corrupted; it just shut off early.
Oh, it was corrupted at first.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I was able to retrieve it. But I've had a few crashes. One with the Mini 2, which actually, if I did one crash where it actually hit the side of the building and fell down. And so you could see that crash, but there was another crash after that, and it ends up deleting a few seconds before it actually hits.
Right, always recording the goggles.
Yeah, I should have been recording on my phone, because you can actually record with the DJI Mini 2. There's a record function, an audio function on almost everybody's phone where you can actually record the screen.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
recording. Yeah.
On 4th of July last year.
Yeah, and I got the DJI RC with the Mavic 3 Classic, and I like it too because you can put an SD card in it, and it actually has a screen record function. The only thing is when you're screen recording with it, the controller's a little laggy.
Interesting.
but is the screen laggy or no?
Yeah, it's weird. You'd have to experience it, but it's not as responsive. Like when you press on something, there's a delay there. You know, it's
screen lag, but it seems like it's controller lag.
Yeah. I think it's one of the only downsides to it, and I think with the internal antennas, there's some issues there too with this, signal strength in certain scenarios. But overall, it's a really nice controller, and there'll be no issue seeing it in the sunlight. That's for sure.
Do they have Yagis for that yet?
The problem is the antennas are internal, and I've actually seen people modify them, but they actually literally have to take the case apart and screw holes into the top to make.
I've heard about it.
And then resolder it.
Yeah. So
maybe there's a firmware update that can help it out. I don't know. Probably not.
I just think it's the internal antennas that's the problem. I think that it affects the range somehow. But hashtag USDS in the chat. We have 11 entries so far. It's for United States Drone Society coffee mug.
Yeah, guys, we have 34 people in the chat. We'd like to see you get your entry in.
Yeah.
And hit that like button too.
Yeah. Dominic did his USB-C. Hashtag USB-C. And no, Justin, this is not for a Mavic 3.
I'm still way off of a Mavic 3, man. But I'm glad to see that you're actually getting out there and really just, trying to figure it out, I mean, that Mavic 3 Classic, with just the shots and the night flights you've done, I've seen, are actually excellent. I know you're loving it.
Yeah, the night mode, that's coming straight from the SD card too. There's no post anything there, just right off of the SD. It does all the work for you. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to see some shorts off of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting more into that. I've been more focused on getting better because I was sick with the flu over the past. I still going out flying, but I paid for it. Kept the sore throat around longer. Yeah. All right, I'm going to let this run for one more minute. Hashtag USDS in the chat. Custom USDS mug. This one right here.
I got the mug. I got the stickers. Let everyone else have them.
Yeah, I'll send you stickers too.
And I still don't have any of them.
I have an envelope of stickers for you, though.
I know.
Hey, Jim, did I give you those stickers when we got together last week?
Yeah, I still had some of the originals from my first batch, but yeah, you gave me some, and now I got plenty to give away.
Great.
I was happy to start something.
Yeah. All right, we're going to run this. Let's see who wins.
Here we go.
Who wins?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well
Hey,
done, Dennis.
Dennis.
Congratulations.
I want
Dennis,
to
are
thank
you
my
in the
mother
USA?
and my father, all my supporting family.
Yeah, Dennis, are you in the
Be here
USA?
with them.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis,
Yes.
are you in the
can't hear
United
me?
States?
Hello?
Yeah, are you in the United States?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm in Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. All right, so send me your address on Facebook and I'll ship a mug out to you.
I'll do it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks.
I ask everybody, it's not necessary, but when you get your mug, I'd love it if you could take a picture and send it to me so I could, share it with the group.
Of course I will. I do the same thing with stickers. So.
Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm going to send you a sticker too.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Hey, Dennis,
It'll
don't
go,
you
it'll go on my golf car. Have you ever seen my golf car?
I don't think I have.
I've seen your ukulele.
Sure.
Oh, I think we're going to go see his golf cart.
You're going to go see my golf car. I hope it's
Awesome.
not too cold for you out here. No, not for you guys.
No, it's a nice warm 60 degrees here, Dennis. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to hear about it.
I don't either.
I got
Especially
snow
after
coming
getting
down.
caught in a snow squall when I was flying today.
Oh, God. Oh, there he is.
There you are. There he is.
There you go.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
Oh, nice.
Ready, set, drone. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of stuff.
So, a lot of
All
good
the
people.
drones. Spin up,
Heron one there.
DJI.
I'm afraid our USDS stickers just kind of blend in the background.
We'll find a way. I found. Where is it? Ken Hoffbauer. Place it here. There it is. His was hard to see because it's so darn small. So what I did is I put it on that heron. So
Place it here.
See the Tammy Jean ones. Her dog. And
Yeah, Tammy
Yeah.
Jean and Jasper were there too.
Jasper was there. Yes,
That's a good collection.
Yeah, that's
it is.
awesome.
oh.
I'm happy with it.
So, guys, we have this week coming up. We have a new. You could say it, Paul.
Content creator of the week.
Yep. You let everybody know?
Oh, you don't want to announce it?
No, I'm going to announce it. I just want to know if right now is the right time.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
So I was looking through quite a few posts, and I noticed that our buddy Alex Escardo has some really great shots, and we're going to make him Content Creator of the Week for this week coming up.
Definitely.
Cool.
Good choice. Alex
Congratulations,
takes some
Alex.
good shots.
And I have the group already set at 9:00 to post his, his link to his channel, and I'll pin it to the pin topics in the group after the show.
Oh, Hot Rod in Daytona, it's 75. I'm jealous.
Yeah,
I am
And,
jealous. And Captain Joe America's got 71.
yeah. I know Hot Rod's out there flying his Avada.
Can't see it, but 31.
Gracious.
Oh,
It's
Yeah, congratulations, Alex.
Yeah. Congratulations, Alex. I was given the the reins to pick it this week, so thanks, Paul.
Yeah, no worries. So we got 10 minutes left of the show, and I usually like to go around and give everybody a chance to promote what they want to promote. But tonight I'm going to do it a little bit different because Chad created a video, and I'll let Chad speak on it, and we're actually going to share the video. Just give me a second to pull it up.
Awesome.
So, Chad, I'm going to play the video, and you kind of explain what's going on in the video.
oh, great video. Yes. Oh, I love the intro too.
Yeah, so I changed the intro up a little bit now.
Yeah.
Cool.
What a beautiful city, village, whatever.
More or less, it's just a sunrise flight. Every once in a while, I like to do a little video just for like a suicide awareness thing. We'll put some different music to it. And first video I did, I put some stats in with suicide. This one, just let the music play for itself. It was Adam's song, was the name of it. And basically just post the links to some of the awareness numbers that you can call if you're in crisis or if you know somebody in crisis. Get some help. I got some people that have had problems. I've had problems. A lot of military people that were friends of mine whenever we were in have had problems, so it's pretty close to me.
Yeah, and we like to promote mental health awareness, during the show. I think it's important. So, I believe awareness is key, and that people should realize that, if you need help and you're having a rough time, that you can reach out to somebody, and don't do it alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right now, you're looking at the sleepy town of Everett about 6 a.m, and that's about as many cars you'll see go through it in a day.
How many people live?
1,800.
Okay. Oh God. Jeez, I wish I lived there.
I'm moving.
Yeah.
That's
30,000.
And that's not actually for the town. It's for some of the outskirts right around the town itself. Heck, it's only 1 square mile.
I love the reflection off that river.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
whatever that is. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a Racetown branch of the Juniata River. Actually, when I flew in, you could see a levee there. The town got completely flooded in 1932. The whole I think it's 32. It was completely underwater. It's a St. Patrick's Day flood.
Wow.
The same flood that wiped out Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
It is.
Yeah, we don't need it again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's about a week away.
Great colors.
Yeah, I love that color temperature. The warm.
Yeah, this is a very nice video. I can't hear the music. I don't know if anybody else can, but it's a beautiful video.
Can you guys hear the music?
No.
That was a great video for sure.
Barely.
I just love where you live, Chad. That's just such a gorgeous area.
Oh my God.
It is this area of the state's got to be one of the prettiest areas with the mountains, streams, fields. It's got about everything except population, and sometimes that's good.
Especially
This is Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
So is that the Poconos back
your
there?
name?
Are you east, west, center?
I am
north?
west,
Oh my
right
God.
in the Appalachians on the western side
Okay.
of Pennsylvania. I'm actually about 100 miles west of Pittsburgh. They're on one side of the Appalachians. We're right on the other.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I think I drove through there on my way home.
If you've driven the PA Turnpike, you probably have. You probably went through Breezewood.
I'm
And
not sure. I was coming home from Florida, going back to Massachusetts, and I drove through some awesome hills and some mountain ranges, I believe. Could have been. That was last year.
What I like is all the church staples you
Yep.
have.
Yep. I was just going to say that, but I like seeing those.
I think most of those churches are 1900 and before.
No kidding.
Great video.
Cool.
Yeah, so I appreciate that you make videos like that. I don't think enough people do. So, I'm going to give you the floor if there's anything you want to promote.
No, that's about it. Like I said, that's a touching subject to me, and I just like to try every once in a while to spread some awareness. Something I decided I was gonna do is once a year make a video, and then during Suicide Awareness Month, I'm gonna release them all again.
Good job.
That was great.
Thanks, Chad.
Great.
Other than that, it's just here is a boring little small town.
Yeah,
And,
wrong.
I am actually the nearest sized, I'll call it a city, it's pseudo city, that has 40,000 people is an hour away.
Yeah.
And If I want to go to Pittsburgh, it's 2. Philly, it's 4.5. So
you're literally in the middle of nowhere.
yep, Pennsyltucky is what everybody likes to call it.
That's
All right, we got 4 minutes left, so I'm going to move on to the next person. Chad, I appreciate having you here on the chat panel as always.
Yep, I enjoyed it.
All right, have a good night, Chad.
You too.
We're going to go with Bud next.
I got nothing. The weather sucks. I haven't flown. I'm ready to get back to work. Y'all have a great week. See you next week.
All right, Bud, have a good week. Thanks for coming on the show, buddy.
Yep.
We're going to go with Dennis.
Happy birthday, Ray Kelly. And,
Yeah, happy birthday,
as long
Ray.
as we're on touching subjects, prayers for Susan Lee and for anybody else who has problems that humans can't fix. Just remember those people if you would. That's all I got.
All right, Dennis. Thank you so much for
Dennis.
joining the panel. I appreciate having you here.
Bye now.
Don't forget to message me on Facebook. Oh, look, he did it to me. Awesome. Finally, someone did it to me because I'm usually the one doing it to everybody else. Yep. We're going to go with Jim.
Hey,
Yeah. You know, I don't usually hawk too many products. Everyone knows I got a heated coat, and I finally got a chance to test it out on the slopes this week. I haven't been on the slopes in 20 years, and I didn't.
oh,
It was good, but I never had to turn the coat on. So that is just another good feather in the cap, another star for Core Edge heated coats. I didn't need to turn the thing on the slope. So, hey, I should
What?
walk.
where'd you go?
Wachusett.
Wachusett.
They had the senior games off. People from all around New England came. We were doing film and video, and I got to do about maybe 6 to 8 runs, all in between. Some guys that I work with and play guitar with, we have a photography, video, remote 8 video recording, broadcasting thing that we're working on. So we were getting all the film and the video for all of New England's senior games.
Did you throw the drone up?
No, you can't. Unfortunately, there we want to, but
It's alpine, right?
It's a national park.
Yeah.
It's a national park. But you
Well,
know, I don't care if we take all the pictures we want at the finish line and stuff. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Great.
And I hope everything works out for you, and you keep me updated with what's going on.
I'm sure it will. You know,
And after this nor'easter goes away, we got to get together and go flying.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Enough time.
Please
All right.
make it a
Have a
weekend.
good night, brother.
All right, guys.
See you later.
Great to see you. Have fun. Bye.
See ya.
And then we got Dominic.
Yeah. Well, mental health is important. The Australian number for it is 13 11 14 for anybody in Australia that needs help. There are many charities that are very good at helping. So I just thought I'd promote Australian mental health as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for rising to the call tonight, Dominic, to help me out.
Yeah, my computer crashed just at the right time.
I know. It happened right as the show started. It's all good.
Yeah, I had to make sure I took care of family things first. But thanks, Dominic, for being there.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, appreciate it, Dominic. Have a good night, brother. I'll see you soon.
Yep.
And we leave off with the man of the hour, Dre, Recovery One Drone. Going to give you the floor. Promote what you want to promote.
Okay, first off, I want to thank Paul and Chris for inviting me on this week and picking me to be a content creator of the week. I also want to give a tip of the hat to Chad as a federal veteran. I appreciate you looking after our federal veteran brothers out there. And last, I want to say happy birthday to Captain Ray Kelly. I call him the ambassador of the drone community because he's everywhere, every place, all the time. So I hope you guys who are going to the South Florida drone meetup have a great time, and remember to look after one another. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Dre, for being here. And, if you missed a chance to, the link to your channel has been in the chat every 10 minutes. So, go make sure you check out Dre and get subscribed and see what he's got to offer there. And Dre, appreciate having you here, brother.
Thanks, Dre.
Thank you.
Have a good night. And Chris, anything you want to say?
Oh, yeah, I do have a little bit something to say. Actually, Paul, it was you that actually turned me on to doing shorts recently. You've been telling me for a few weeks, hey, maybe you should put out some shorts. I've seen some posts on Facebook about how, shorts are getting a lot more views, and so I decided to take a little time this week, and I made a short, and I'm going to be putting out some shorts for a while, and just look out for those.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that you're finally trying them out, and there'll be plenty of time to post more. And, you have to experiment with them because at different times of the day, you'll get different results, and,
Yeah.
Dominic himself has been doing a lot of that. So, that's someone to go to if you're looking for some advice there. It's
I
pretty
have
cool.
one thing that I've decided to do is I'd like to make some shorts, a lot more. I want to put a lot more content out. So I'm thinking about taking a lot of outtakes from videos I've done before because I have tons of files. Take an outtake, put it out there as a short, and we'll see how it goes,
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I want to say thank you to everybody who joined and watched the show tonight. I appreciate having you here. We're going to leave. We're going to play the Sunday Spectacular, and then I'm going to play the outro. So thank you again for being here.
Thanks, everybody. Great show. Peace, man.
We're getting a nor'easter. I want to go flying.